Jesus told many stories to help people learn about him and the kingdom of heaven. The stories he told are called parables. Today's parable is from Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 46, the least of these.
Whoa.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I just dropped all these socks.
Good thing they're soft and not breakable.
We sure have a lot this year.
Yep, looks like we've gathered the most socks ever.
Where do these go?
We give them to people who really need them.
How come we do this every year?
People need them every year. As many as we collect, there are always more needed.
Then why do we bother? I mean, if we can't get enough socks, why even try?
Because Jesus needs them.
I thought you said they went to people who need them.
Yep, I did. But it's the same thing as giving them to Jesus.
Now I'm confused. I don't understand.
Well, let me tell you a story which Jesus told his followers long ago.
He told lots of stories. We learned at church those stories are called parables.
Yep, the one about the least of these is one of my favorites.
How does the story go?
Let's take a break from sock sorting and I'll tell you. Jesus once told his followers he would invite them into his heavenly kingdom. He thanked them as they welcomed him when he was a stranger, giving him food when he was hungry and a drink when he was thirsty.
That's cool.
Yep, he also said he would thank them for giving him clothes when he didn't have any.
Like socks?
Yep, like socks. And taking care of him when he was sick and visiting him while he was in prison.
Wait, in prison?
Yep,
When was he in prison?
exactly. He said the people would say to him, Lord, when did we ever see you as a stranger and welcome you, or hungry and give you food, or thirsty and give you a drink?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Jesus said they would also say, Lord, when did we give you clothes, or take care of you when you were sick, or visit you in prison?
That's what I want to know.
Jesus answers them by saying these famous words, If you have done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me.
What does that mean? Who are Jesus' brethren?
Brethren is a fancy word for brothers. In this case, it means friends or other people.
So what was Jesus really saying?
He was saying that every time you do something nice for someone, it's just like you were doing it for Jesus.
Like saying hello to a new kid at school?
Yep, that would be welcoming a stranger.
Oh, I get it. When we collect food to give to our local food bank, we're giving food to the hungry, or something to drink to the thirsty.
Yep. Or calling someone who is sick to see if they need anything.
Or like when we collected school supplies to give to kids who didn't have any.
Yes, that's another good example.
Or giving clothes to someone who needs it, like collecting these socks.
Correct. You're collecting these socks to give to the least of these, our neighbors and community members who need them.
It's just like collecting socks for Jesus.
In a way, it is. We use our hands to do God's work. That way we can all be helpful to one another as we all travel through life together.
I'm going to remember that story every time I do something nice for someone else.
That's great. Jesus expects us to help each other. Sometimes we help others, and sometimes others help us. We all help each other.
In a way, when we all help each other, it's like we're doing it to help Jesus.
Yep.
How do we know if someone needs something? I mean, how do we find out if people are hungry, or need clothes, or are sick?
Well, we ask. We let our pastor know we want to help. They usually know someone who can use our help.
What about our teachers?
Yep, that's another good person to ask. We can pray that God will keep our hearts open so when the opportunity to help someone comes along, we can do something.
So I think we better get packing up these socks. There are people out there who need them.
I'm very proud of you, son. You have a good heart.
Thanks, Dad.